doing co-op, failing like all from games did so. 72 responses. The game is kind of inactive in the social media overall, so it's kind of a lot like for the Lords of the Fallen. Experience the expansive single-player campaign alone or invite a second player to join your adventure in uninterrupted online co-op, but be warned, heroes from the other realm can and will invade. And now, lots of people already dislike not being able to co-op while opting out of the invasion shenanigans. Here they are doing it again in another game. I hope they won't make the same mistake Souls games committed. Bruh. Co-op ultimately makes the experience easier and the invasions balance them around. You might not like it, alright, but it is not a mistake. Let's go further. People just want to defend this because they just want to ruin people's enjoyment of the game. That's it. They just want to use the broken shit to go on a rampage and stop people from progressing. Otherwise, a simple arena mode would be sufficient. Your life would be so much easier if you would just approach it in the fucking healthy way. That there is invading mechanic in the game. Someone can invade you. If you are going to jump into the co-op, there is like a multiple of you. There is one invader. Your job right now is to either beat Red Batman or get through them for the sake of to get to the boss. Simple as that. It is just in-game mechanics that actually works and pretty well. Policy? Most invaders are trolls who are there to just a host's progress. It's literally the point of invasions. It's easy to see if you play online more than 5 seconds. Yes, the invader's purpose is to stop you from progressing. Like your regular mobs in the world of the game are obstacles for the sake of so you are not being able to progress further. Yeah, these mobs are here to technically kill you, stop you, and so on, yeah? Does that mean like the regular fucking mob is a fucking troll or something like that? That is just wants to fuck you up? No, it's just like a design of the certain encounter that you have here. Yeah, it's just like a regular PvP, in this case asynchronous PvP, unless you are the solo host, and from that what we have seen on the Lords of the Fallen page, it is most likely not going to be the case. It's the invasions probably going to only happen in the asynchronous way when you have a co-oper with you. But yeah, like I digress. Point being, like the assumption guy that joins the session for the sake of PvP is fucking asshole is so fucking stupid. Been playing since Demon Souls, so go on and hold my tea, kid. Oh my god. Professional Souls player. This guy makes a perfect argument for you can essentially be experienced and still be dog shit. Arena Duel is PvP. Invasion is PvP. You are proving my point by trying to defend invasions. The fact like both are like a PvP things doesn't mean that they're supposed to be perceived in like the same way. Like the experience is different. If you invade someone, did you ask for them to get into their world? No? Then it is uninvited. If by design, when you're inviting a co-op partner, you are essentially assuring that you are going to get invaded. It's kind of like just the way how the game mechanic works like. It's not a matter like of I came in your world invited or uninvited. It's a matter of there is a game mechanic and you as invader follow the rules of the matchmaking, yeah? As you follow the rules of the matchmaking by just getting the co-oper in the first place into your world. Someone mentions that like it's called griefing and this guy goes like, it's exactly what I have been saying. What these people want is to grief, not to PvP. It's massively different. They don't want to fight with someone who is ready for them, because when they are faced with that, they mostly run away to hide behind enemies or switch to a cheese tactic. It's always what ends up happening. Those are like the type of the hosts that going to gang with the 3-man squad, and they are like, oh man, like now I will show them like Red Batman deserves it. Like now it is fair. Now it makes sense because like a fucking 50 hours ago someone bodied me when I was going through the game. Bruh, like this guy just like twisting the fucking like makes a fucking whore out of the logic for the sake of to only like just justify being absolute fucking shitter himself. If Invader is going to meet a squad of 3 gamers that are like fucking equally equipped, and on top of that, they have like solid understanding of what they are doing, then in the asynchronous situation of the PvP, when you're like alone as an invader, you probably have to take everything that's up to offer on the map you are currently on. Once again, I don't care either way. Use all the cheese you want. I can cheese just as much. If not worse, I will summon people until you get out of resources and die. I will beat you through a wall or whatever. You made the choice to get into my world. You follow my rules. Dude, this guy is example of shitter, non-skill trash that is actually fucking like going to just shit on everyone else and looking for the justification for being a fucking dogshit player, dude. Holy fuck. Oh my god, like, I love the fact when people like that expose themselves so easily. My brother in Christ, if you think that simply carrying out the intended objective qualifies as trolling, then you haven't met actual troll in Souls game. Puff your chest out and claim that you are been there since Demon Souls all you want. Real trolling is not even the same ballpark. And it's not exclusive to invasions either. Normal invader/PvP player may not care about your feelings, but a troll is there to mess with you. There is a world of difference between being defeated and being used for entertainment. But yeah, this is actually so fucking funny. It's a year 2023. People still do not grasp the idea of the dynamic between invasions and the co-op. You can play these games solo, but if you are jumping onto the servers, then you are participating in the multiplayer experience. That is just more rich than regular co-op, regular PvP. It's everything. It's like all these messages, all these bloodstains, the other type of the interactions, like for example in Dark Souls 1, you casting the miracle, like causing the miracles of the other players in the other worlds being boosted and so on, yeah? It is just what it is. It is what fundamentally Souls games are partially about. It's like the gameplay loop is focused around having interactions with the other players, even if sometimes you do not interact with the other players directly. You still do that in some way. That's what it is. That's how we are playing these games. That's the gameplay loop. It's kind of shame, like people are fucking still, after so many years, kind of blind for it. Unfortunate, GG.
Riposo. Oh man. Hello, gamer. Memory's broken, rhythm goes unspoken.